What is up, all guys and dudes? It is me, Jack Coleman, back again with Dan Carroll, bringing you another episode of our fairly new podcast in Zoom form. We got some good topics today that we are really excited to give you some advice on. I know some guys out there have probably struggled. Dan, how are you doing? You're looking like you're chilling on a beach somewhere. A lot better.
Yeah, I found the virtual background and it's raining hard as fuck by us. So thinking of
Yeah.
place I'd rather be.
Yeah, happy mind, happy Dan. So I thought we would start off by just giving a little check-in. So how are you doing? What's everything like right now for you?
Finally done with classes, which is huge. But unfortunately, now I don't really have much to do.
Mm.
I've been getting everything I have to do done in the morning. So then from like 2 p.m. on, I am doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, man, it's brutal. Like I don't even really know the point of taking an off day for a workout is anymore because I have so much time in my day. I'm like, this is stupid to not be just like working out. Like, what else am I gonna do with my time?
You know me well. I don't really work out.
Mhm.
I worked out like 4 or 5 days in a row.
Yeah.
I'm that bored. I have nothing to do.
There is literally nothing. And especially now that school is done. I knew like it's
Yep.
nice to be done with school. It's like a huge weight off my back.
But it was something to do, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think next week I might start up like doing DoorDash or something and making money that way. But
I've
until
been applying
then,
for every job no one's gonna hire.
exactly. No one's hiring right now. I've been reaching out, spending the time to reach out to people
Yep.
on LinkedIn and everything in hopes of like next year even. But this year is kind of just tossed. But yeah, I've been blogging. If you should definitely check out Coleman Ketchup. I've been writing that pretty much daily. I had some internet troubles yesterday, so there wasn't a new one, but it's been a ton of fun. I'm doing podcasts like this. Senior Quotes is tomorrow. We're going to be working on, and we have a guest for that. So,
Who's on it?
It's not a big guest. It's just my friend from my fantasy league that me and Trabs are in. Shane, he calls himself Shane Schefter because he literally just has the hotter takes than I have, like insane takes.
That's awesome.
But he knows football. He loves football. And it'll be like super fun just to have kind of a nice, fun, easy
Tell him
conversation.
to come write for us.
Yeah, he honestly would. He's tried to start his own podcast, and it was basically him talking about the NFL while walking his dogs. It was
That's
ridiculous.
awesome.
But yeah, he's a good guy, and that'll be a ton of fun. So outside of that, everything else sucks in life.
Yeah. No, I'm miserable and I want to
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But obviously, we are keeping busy by also just binge watching whatever we can right now. For me, I'm on season 2 of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. First time watching through, and it is awesome. Like it's just new Star Wars content to me, and like I'm loving every second of it. And it's supposed to like pick up season 2 on.
Yeah, I've heard good
Kinda get
things.
good. Yeah, so season 1 was like okay, there was some cool stuff here and there, but I'm starting to like really get into it, and it's pretty good.
Nice. I just started Criminal Minds.
Hmm.
I've always heard, oh, it's really good. You have to watch it. You'll like it. Whatever. I always thought, it looks kind of stupid. Like not my thing. I get it. It's good.
Yeah,
It's not like
it looked
it's
good.
not a great show, but it's captivating. You get into it. It's pretty intense. Um, Unfortunately, I am the king of multitasking while I'm watching TV. Like laptop here with a show on while I'm playing PlayStation, whatever else I'm doing. But you actually have to pay attention to it, so I'm kind of struggling.
Yeah.
Finish The Wire, rerunning Brooklyn Nine-Nine, just because I am out of things to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. I know
Yeah.
Friday or tomorrow now, I guess, as of us recording this, um, Avatar: The Last Airbender is coming to Netflix, so I'm going to
Oh,
totally
shit.
run through that. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pumped.
definitely.
As soon as I finish Clone Wars, that's like next on my list to just rewatch.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
start
seen
that
it in
tomorrow.
years, like since I was
I'm
like,
gonna start it tomorrow.
yeah, no. So super excited for that, and that's gonna be big. Outside that, I say we get into some of our, good old advice from your 2 favorite guys right now. All the guys out there, Kings, stay strong. We're going to help you out. So, Dan, how about you introduce this topic today?
Um, well, you see, I've gotten myself into a bit of a predicament.
Ooh, okay.
It's a classic I didn't think she would actually be into me, and now she's into me, and now
So you
I'm
pulled
like,
a good one. You
oh yeah,
pulled a
yeah, yeah.
big dream here. That you've taken out so many of the steps that so many guys have struggled with, and it's worked out. So we're at the stage of it has worked out.
Yeah, it like her and I are in a good spot. The
Mm-hmm.
issue was I didn't think we were in a good spot until like a week ago, and I guess
Yeah.
we have been for a while. So I'm still Snapchatting someone from school,
Okay.
um, who would not be too pleased with me if I informed her.
Hmm.
My
Okay.
parents don't know I have met this person,
Okay.
um, or they don't know that I've met her in person. At least I think they know who she is.
Okay.
And I don't know what to do because now I'm so far behind on all of this that it's just going to be bad.
Well, yeah. So I think we can try and help fix where you're at. First of all, you're at the pre-stage of everything where, things have
Yeah.
moved on and have gotten to a more serious position.
Mhm.
You It's not a position where, you're bringing this girl home yet. You're introducing her to your parents.
I
Uh,
mean, I would if it wouldn't be a complete surprise to them.
Yeah. So I think the easy way to start working on it, if you're serious about this girl and you do like her, obviously now is kind of a weird time,
Yeah.
but maybe you mention in passing to your parents that, you started talking to this one girl and, things have been going along fairly well. And you're not sure what the future holds yet, but, she's someone that you're definitely interested in, and it could be something down the road, and parents are crazy. They're going to ask a
Yeah.
million questions. But, just keep reassuring them that it's early. You're not even sure yet. And it's just kind of one of those, we'll see where it goes type things.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to wait until they're drunk and then drop it on them.
Or that. Yeah. That's always a great move too. Totally.
But the other issue is I do kind of like this girl. She's pretty
Okay.
fucking cool. And I
Yeah.
don't like many people.
Yeah.
But
I know. I'm one of the lucky few.
uh, we go to school in Boston and she goes to Missouri. She is
Okay.
in a sorority at an SEC school.
Yeah. Listen, always a challenge.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if she's not going to do anything, she's not going to do anything. If she
And
does
I don't
something,
think she would,
that's the
but
thing though. If she does, you dip. You can't
yeah.
get bogged down by it. You can't let that kind of stuff worry you. If it's going well and you're really enjoying it and you're really liking this relationship, by all means, I say stick with it, because she may be a lot better for you than, someone you would find in Boston. So I say go for it for now, and trust is trust. You don't need to worry about that stuff. Keep an eye on things, obviously, not like a creepy eye where you're all up in the business about everything. But
Dan from you.
yeah, just
So where's my hat and my black hoodie?
yeah, just keep on top of things, try and put in the effort. And cheaters are gonna cheat. So if they cheat, you dip them. That's all I gotta say.
And I know I'm being a tweak about it. She wouldn't. Like I know almost for a fact that she just would not. She's not the type of person. Like low ass snap score.
Yeah. Well, that's big. We're starting off strong.
Yeah, definitely. But it's the same sort of mentality. I was like, yeah, I don't actually think she's into me, and then she ended up being into me, and still like haven't adjusted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you think that this girl is comparing to some of your other relationships in the past? Is it better? Are there things different? What about it?
So the when we first started talking, it really like I don't want to say freaked me out, but threw me off. She's just not on her phone ever.
Okay.
Like we could, yeah. It means she's independent. She's always doing other things, and she actually is busy or sleeping. But it was the weirdest thing because, and I also think it's part of the reason why I was like, there's just no shot she's into me. She would wait an hour and a half to answer my text. But like what she was saying, I was sort of like, okay, maybe she's just horrible at being on her phone.
Yeah.
And since we started talking, I spend less time on my phone.
Yeah.
Or try to at least.
No, that's good, because then both of you can just do your own thing, worry about it. Everyone, especially in the honeymoon phase of the relationship, text constantly, and you're
Hold
in.
on, hold on. Don't say relationship yet.
All right,
No,
all right. And
no.
in the beginning stages of something like
Yeah.
that, though, you text constantly, you try and figure each other out, and it's all through over text as opposed to in person, because you can't spend every waking moment in person with the person. So texting has broken down those walls, and now by the first actual date, you know every goddamn thing about someone, and there's
And it's
nothing
almost
more
kind
to
of weird.
explore, you know?
It's almost kind of weird. It makes it so that you're sort of out of things to talk about.
Hmm.
And in a sense, I sort of like it because you know right away whether or not you have good chemistry. Like you already know almost everything there is to know about the person, more than likely. So if
Yeah.
you can't have a conversation with them after that point, you're not going to be able to have a conversation with them in a month or 3 months.
Yeah, no, my last relationship, I literally knew everything about this girl, like, before we even met. Like, it was like I knew her whole story, her whole life, everything like that. And then, and obviously it still was able to work out, but like, I don't know, it was like there was nothing new in terms
Yep.
of things I didn't know about her throughout the relationship. It was all just building up, in a good way, upon like our own experiences and everything together. But like, I knew everything. And like, I don't think I want that next time going in. I kind of like
Yeah.
this move that you have going on where it's kind of separate and apart.
I like the mystery, you know, there's always
Yeah.
something more.
Yeah. I mean, there's some scary stuff that could be a mystery down the line and we don't know about yet, but
Shut up.
fingers
No,
crossed.
we're gonna pretend there's just no way.
Yeah. All right. For now.
We're not gonna think about that.
For now. But yeah, what else about her? Is there any other concerns you have?
She's definitely crazy, but good kind of crazy. Like I'm crazy myself. There's definitely more than one thing wrong with me, so like normal kind of gets boring quick in my opinion. But she's also not like key your car, hit you in the kneecaps with a baseball bat crazy.
That's big. You
Yeah.
don't want to hit a Tanya Harding. I mean, no one wants that.
Like hot crazy scale, she's in the perfect spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good because it seems like she isn't someone where, since it still is fairly early, where you need to worry about, I don't know, like causing some problems right off the jump, if there's any issues. But I think that's good. I'm happy for you. I hope it works out. It's a tough time to be figuring out relationships right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of just taking my time playing my cards right now.
Dude, it is purely my bad luck that this is the timing.
Yeah, no, it is. But you know, you make do, and that's what you've done so far, and I think it's going to work out. For me, I found out recently that I'm pretty sure my ex has kind of moved on to that next stage of like maybe seeing someone else. And it, you know, no big deal.
It always sucks.
It sucks a little bit, but it's like that's life. People are going to move on, and you just gotta know how to deal with it. You know. So for me, I find it, you know, it's easier to. It's a bigger sense of closure now. It's like they're moving on. I should be able to move on as well. And now I like fully feel that like if the right person were to come around, like I'm definitely down to try out dating and stuff. So it's helpful because it moves me into my next phase as well. While I wish it could have been me who had done it first, like I can't do anything right now. So like there's nothing to do. I can't figure that out. But I think going forward, like I'm definitely set. It's less time talking to that person when things are still up in the air. Like when you know that there's some other dude in the situation, like you're going to take a step back.
Yeah.
Let that happen.
Well, so, you should take a step back.
You definitely should. Not trying to cause problems, and she's a sweet girl, so it's all good. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I hope that both of our advice helps out some of you guys that have been in similar situations, especially once we break quarantine and you start getting back into relationships and going back out there and trying. But we'll work on.
Speaking of breaking quarantine, rule number 1. Don't fuck everyone right away.
Wow.
Like, first of all, I'm not even going to be the first, like, wave outside. Everyone else can try it. We'll see how they do. I'll take my time. I'll watch a little bit more Netflix. Like, oh, twist my arm. I'll watch TV for, like, 3 or 4 more days, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you go and hook up with a bunch of people in the middle of a pandemic right when we open, that's really stupid, first of all.
Also, I feel bad. Like, you're
yeah,
really that desperate? Like, that's sad,
yeah.
man. That is sad. Trust me, our time is gonna come. As soon as this is all set away, whether that is a couple months from now, whether that's a year from now, whenever this is fully developed, it's gonna take a while. It definitely is. Whenever
Yeah.
this is fully done, it is. I really do think that the world is gonna be changed for the better in that people are gonna appreciate the time we were able to spend together. People are able to appreciate going out with people on actual dates and put down their phone and stop staying in and watching Netflix because we did that for this long
Oh
chunk
my
of time.
God. I am the biggest homebody in the world, but there were still like 2 or 3 places I liked going. And I can't go there anymore.
Yeah, yeah. But I think when it ends, it's going to be mass celebrations in the street. People,
Yeah.
the day when you can finally, and I don't even know if this will be a thing anymore because everyone is going to be so freaked out by what has happened. Like the day you can actually hug someone again, like is going to be a very good day.
The day that I'm looking forward to is the day when they have a vaccine for it,
Hmm.
when they have a treatment for it. Because when that news gets announced, I'm buying champagne.
Yeah, no, you
I'm
have to.
throwing
Like
a massive
it,
party.
it's going to be a huge, huge, huge celebration beyond any kind of
I
global
mean,
party that we have ever seen. Beyond a World Cup, I think my thing is going to be the moments that sneak up on you. So like your first
yeah.
sports game out again with fans in the crowd, the
Uh,
first concert out again with people surrounding you singing along. Those are going that may make me cry. Like those are going to be beautiful moments.
dude, that first concert, you're sitting there on a lawn with a couple of your buddies. I'm going to cry.
It's
I,
gonna
I'm
be beautiful.
I'm going to be a little messed up, so I'll be
Yeah,
extra emotional to begin with.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean, some of those moments, and I think you said it well. We're going to appreciate that a lot more. I
definitely.
mean, everything, the first house party, the first bar night, everything is just going to hit way different.
It's a reawakening
You know
of
what it is?
society.
I'm a pessimist, but I have a super optimistic take on all of this.
Mhm.
It's a tolerance break from life.
Yeah, it is because we needed it. We weren't
We did.
having emotional connection with people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't spending time with our
Yep.
family, and that's what we got out of this. We got to reconnect, establish our roots again. And now when the world reopens, we're going to want that time to be able to go back and, actually spend quality time because we realized how important it was. And we're going to want to connect with people and talk to people and not just be on social media all day, every day, trying to post. There's only a million TikToks you can make during quarantine. No one's really going to care anymore about what's on there after.
Well, Daniel will watch every single
Daniel's
one.
going to watch every single one regardless, but he'll
Every
do
single
that
one.
with other people now. Poor little guy. He's probably so lost in this quarantine world.
Miss him.
Um,
For reference.
so I think that was good advice talk. It made me feel kind of happy about life post quarantine.
Yeah, I'm
but
excited.
I think we should wrap up with a little bit of music. Talk about what music we've been listening to. You've been listening to anything good?
I have been on a fat Outcast kick.
Love
We had finals a little bit ago, and when I'm studying, when I'm writing, I have 2 genres. It's either like 90s gangster rap or screamo heavy metal. It's the weirdest thing. Don't ask me about it.
Pretty weird.
But I've been playing a lot of Outkast, not much heavy metal because we're done now.
Yeah.
Lil Durk came out with a new album, #1 album in the world. So don't ever tell me that he's bad again.
It's because the thugs on the street don't have anything to do at night, and that they wait for the album to drop, and they just bump it in their cars.
Bro,
they go around selling drugs.
In
that
all
is all that music is.
In all seriousness, I don't think it's one of his like top 50% albums.
I couldn't even finish it. I tried. I listened to like half the songs, and I was
I don't think it's that good.
It's not. He's not.
And it's doing better than all of his other ones. It's so weird.
Yeah, Outkast, definitely recommend if you like Outkast for the more modern take on it. Earth Gang, part of Dreamville. Yep. I think they're Dreamville. Yeah. They're part of
Dreamville. I love Earth Gang though. They're fun. They have some really cool YouTube videos too.
Yeah, they're literally modern version of Outkast. Like I hear Andre 3000 in them. And
it's awesome.
Also, Andre 3000 needs to drop an album. Like I've been waiting for so long for him to have something.
When's the last time
What was that?
When's the last time he made something?
He's been in features randomly. I know he was on Channel Orange. He was on Pink Matter on that. He was on something else. I think he's done some Kanye and Kendrick features. I mean,
when's his last album?
Like
a long
I want to say like 10 years maybe. Probably since Hey Ya, like that album with the double Big Boy one. Like, yeah, it's been a minute.
Sick.
Yeah, that was literally the last time we've heard from him.
That's impressive.
On my end, I'm still doing my album listening things. We ran through Nirvana last week, Nevermind, and this week we listened to it was a super weird band name, so I need to look up what it was called. Oh, the John Spencer Blues Explosion.
Oh, damn. Hold on.
I see. It still works. You hold it there.
There we go.
But yeah, Nevermind.
Great album.
But yeah, I listened to Orange by the John Spencer Blues Explosion. It was super weird and it was good. It was just so inaudible, so many inaudible noises that this band makes that it was like a rush of chaotic.
What's the genre?
Alternative, but it's like kind of like rock alternative. It's super good. The first song, Bell Bottoms, is actually the intro track in Baby Driver the movie, so I recognize that one when I listen. Outside of that, I know I missed it last night, but they did a listen to the last Amy Winehouse album, so I'll probably be checking that out. Maybe
I love Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse is awesome.
Her voice is unreal. But anyways,
what did we say we were doing Friday? Crap, I'm drawing a blank. Shoot, it's a good one too. Oh well, I forget it now. But also, awesome song rec. Bloody Valentine by MGK. KFC Radio had MGK on this week and they interviewed him and they were gassing up this song saying like it has that Mr. Brightside vibe to it. I listened, it totally does. And
no way. Bloody Valentine?
Bloody Valentine totally is like a new Mr. Brightside. And MGK in the interview was literally like, yeah, I want this to be like the new like beer pong song. Like this needs to like blow up like that.
All right, I'm gonna give it a listen.
I used to not like MGK that much, especially being an Eminem guy. But in this interview that he had with KFC, he was saying like, yeah, like that, like I used to be like rebellious and all this stuff. Like now I just like want to make cool music. Like I want to own like pop punk and like make that a thing again. And I think he's really getting some like strong influences from some good bands like the Killers. So that's pretty cool.
Huh. Interesting. I never thought of him as being a very likable human being. So I'll have to check out the interview too.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. And he totally meshed with KFC. He also said that the Bloody Valentine.
Well, KFC is kind of a scumbag, so I don't know.
Yeah, but him and Feidelberg got along as well. But yeah, he said the music video is dropping probably like within the span of this next 2 weeks at some point. And he said it's a really, really good video. So keep an eye out for that. I don't really know what's coming out this week. I haven't really looked into it much. But I'm sure whatever is good, we'll talk about it on the next episode.
No, someone's coming out. Polo G.
Oh, there is
Future. Ooh.
Oh, Mask
Future
On.
and Polo G tomorrow.
Thing, right?
Who else?
No, Future. He like tweeted out Mask On and then had like another picture of like Batman or Bruce Wayne holding the Batman mask. So I think it's called Mask On, which would be sick.
That's so sick.
Or at least that's a song.
But yeah, that I think Future and Polo G both drop tomorrow.
That's awesome. So we got some rap tonight, late night to listen to. I'm excited. That's it for us today. I really hope you guys got something out of this. You got some advice. We're going to keep trying and pushing it out there. We should have more consistent episodes now that we're done with everything and we're just bored in quarantine. And definitely start having some guests on too. Maybe some girl guests too, which would be a lot of fun. So we can get their opinion inside their minds because we have no idea what goes on in there. So for now, that's us signing off. Dan, thank you. And we'll see you guys.